Thanks, Sakit, for initiating this discipline agile approach. So, just if you could put some more light on this and help us to understand, so how this hybrid approach of discipline agile is helping professional, and what is how it's different from the other frameworks which are there. And I'm not comparing with any other. Just we know there are so many other approaches in the market.
Yeah.
So, how this is helping professionals?
So, see, the whole idea here is that our view primarily is there are two views to it. One is a professional view and another is an organization view. So let's talk about organizational view first. So organization view is primarily saying that, okay, do we have some kind of a knowledge base, some kind of a collection of things which can tell us various possible approaches for agile ways of working. There are collection of practices, there are collection of techniques. Can we get a one place information for all these work, and then we can figure it out which one probably will work for us? Yeah, so they are looking for a toolkit, knowledge base for various agile ways of working, and maybe they want to have something picked up and create their own ways of working. So the discipline agile approach is they have compiled. So it's a collection of ideas which might be coming based on Scrum way of working, Kanban way of working, Scaled Agile way of working. So they picked up a lot of ideas from various places and they organize those things in the format of, they call it goal-oriented approach, where they focus on, okay, when you are doing development, what are your concerns? What are your goals? You may want to have common understanding of requirement. You may want to have estimation of cost. You may want to have knowing where do we stand at given point in time. So these all probably are your goal. Now let's look at, when you want to know where do we stand at a given point in time, what are the areas of concern which can help you in knowing where are you at a given point in time? And for each area of concern, what are the possible tools and techniques can help you? Maybe in one place you can do a daily meeting, another place you may have a digital a dashboard which can help you in finding that out. So it's a collection of all these agile approaches in a arranged in the goal diagram oriented thing, which helps the organization to find out what is an appropriate way for working. Yeah, and they support multiple life cycles, and that's the approach they take. So now the selling point or the uniqueness which Discipline Agile put in is that you don't have to stick to a one way of working, because your context keeps changing. Right now you might be working on a product which is very like at an initial stage of development, very creative space, and maybe after 1 year you might be working on a product which is at a very stable stage. So your approach for handling a product which is at a very initiating stage of their in their life cycle, and a product which is at a very mature stage of your development thing might be very different. So first, your context keeps changing, and different product may require different ways of working. So rather than picking a one way of working for the whole organization, our approach or our guideline or our book or our toolkit helps you to find out context sensitive approaches. So that's the things which we are saying. Yeah, that's the perfect thing we can move forward with. Now, in the individual space, it is more about, okay, how can I know various things which might be used in a agile ways of working? Because say Scrum framework, safe, they don't give you each and every prescription. They give you an overall broad way of working. But you may want to know what are the possible tools and techniques which are available in that particular frame. So as a learner, I may end up knowing, okay, what are the possible way I can coordinate work with my team? What are the possible ways we can do estimation? What are the possible ways we can do prioritization of a product backlog? What are the possible life cycle approaches I can take? Okay, if I work, when should I work in a Scrum way? When should I probably work in a continuous delivery or a flow-based approach? So that kind of a broader understanding with training and with your future learning, you probably can get, if you master that particular body of knowledge. Now, you may use the word discipline agile, or you may just keep using your existing framework and you use that knowledge which you acquire from that toolkit. That depends upon the context. So that's how we can take this whole idea together.